Welcome. Everyone to episode 193 of Chess Whiz TV. Today is December 15th, halfway through the final month of the year 2015, and we are pumped today because we are pumped every day, of course, that's why. But also, we're going to try something we've never done before. Don't I say that like every episode? Well, this time it is also true. I've been churning in my mind what kinds of crazy things we can do, and I've come up with something crazy that we can do that's never been done before, ever on the planet, perhaps. I was messaged by a good friend of mine, who I've never met, some crazy fan of Chess Whiz TV. He said, "Hey, play with me, Chess Whiz," and I'm like, of course, because I love you, because you're a fan of Chess Whiz TV. And so we played, and in the chat box, he's typed, "You can't capture on odd-numbered moves." Like, okay, so the first move, the third move, the fifth move, and I was like, this is so cool, and then it wasn't. So what happened was, I was the black player. So move 1, he moved and I moved. Move 2, he moved and I moved. Move 3, he moved and I moved. And then I captured on the even number move. I guess it was move 4, something like that, right? So then it was 5 and he couldn't recapture. So I was like, yes, I'm so glad I'm the black player, because whenever I take something, the move number increments, and then he can't capture me back. So I was just taking stuff crazily, and then he would have to wait a whole turn. Meanwhile, I could retreat back from that dangerous captured position. Such an OP position for me. By the way, that stands for overpowered, but we just say OP for short because we're cool nerds. So we're going to try something similar to that, but way better. The rules are as follows. You can't capture, nothing as even odd stuff, because that makes it different for white and black. You can't capture if the opponent just captured, or if you did. So if you take a knight, well then your next move you can't go take his queen, right? You have to do something that's not a capture, and he cannot recapture. So it's all about getting that first capture. Let's go see if this even works. I've never tried it in my life, and neither have you. Let's play standard chess. I love it. Crazy chess. Let's just make this rating range go all the way up to 2,900. You never know when Grandmaster Kasparov might want to play with us. All right, here we go. 1892. I'm just playing the public here, so if you want to... I better not do that. Because the public doesn't know the rules. So let's play with a friend who actually knows the rules here. Of course, it's going to be Rondette, but we'll just hope it's not. We're going to play rated because that's the only good use of time these days. Okay, put that in the chat. See if anybody wants to click that link. Fascinating. What a discovery. What a revelation. It's Rondep. All right. So you may not capture if either you or your opponent captured on the previous move. That's the rule of the day, or at least the rule of the game. It may change because the title of the episode is Crazy Capture Rules, I believe. Let's check that right there. Wacky Capture Rules, of course. Of course, all you can see is wacky because my face is right there, but that's okay. So perhaps we'll change the wacky rules if this doesn't work very well. I like being the white player, though. That means I'm going to get the first capture in. So you capture something, he can't take back, then you can't take anything, then it's his turn to capture. So I've got him saying, I got a text message, so I had to read that. Should I play to capture really fast? What can I take right now? This rule does not apply if you are in check. I have to say that because I just realized this would be so powerful, right? Bishop takes d7, checkmate, because I just took something. So we're not going to do that. Let's play this, though. So if you're in check, then you may capture. He says it makes sense. Oh, we got a quick observer there. Thibaut, the creator of the universe, just popped in. This universe, I should say. Just popped into the stream. Let's make this darker. Ooh, yes, nighttime Chess Whiz. I love it. So we've made that little correction. We did get a question in the chat. What about bishop takes f7? Is that checkmate? Good point. I just addressed that with my addressor. So if I take this, why, that's going to be check, and he'll just take me back. So I'm going to use that same strategy on him here. If he comes in, that's check. Oh, that's not check, though. But his knight is trapped. Oh, he'll take the bishop with it. I think that's okay. This is definitely interesting. I think I'll castle. No, he can't take the bishop. Oh, this is awesome. He's going to try to attack one of my pieces. So I'm going to... He's going to play a6. This is awesome. This is just awesome. So he cannot capture here because he just made a capture. So he's going to threaten my bishop, right? But then I can take him, and then he cannot make a capture because I just did, because it's either player. So my bishop's going to be immortal. By the time he takes it, it'll be my turn next to take that and move and a half later if it's still there. So it's very fascinating. I mean, I get to chase that rook around. This is definitely... awesome. Awesome. So I've got a suggestion. You could say you can't recapture if the king can escape the check. I think I like my rule better about all checks because, I mean, you could do some crazy, just sacrifice your piece. Maybe that'd be awesome, though. I think about that. I think I'll eat my fingers. Good thing I got a nail, otherwise I'd just lose my finger for good. So I'll take that. Now I got a piece for a pawn. I'm that awesome. I'll send him a heart. That is the standard heart. Of course, I could also send him the S2 heart, which is the vertical heart. If you look closely, that is definitely a heart. He's trying to take something of mine. He's maybe trying to take this pawn. That's weird play, for sure. What can I do that will... What if I set up like a checkmate here? What if I set up a checkmate? Are you going to notice that? Are you going to prevent it? I mean, obviously you should just prevent it, but that's an in-between move so that I can recapture you. I don't think you can do this crazy stuff. I don't think you can just take guarded pawns because the opponent will get the next opportunity to capture. So you have got to use your next move to flee, but you can't be doing that if I'm threatening checkmate. How will you flee? You will not flee. By the way, flee is not fee. Fee is different than flee, by the way. Flee. I was thinking of free because there's certain languages that kind of accent where you say flee instead of free. And Fee is a pretty good band, actually. There's a band called Fee I used to listen to. So I've got this checkmate threat, but what's the point? I would love to take that queen, but he would probably rather take my queen. I have no idea what to do. Why don't I just play as if it's chess? That seems reasonable. So if he takes, then my next move can be captured before him. Let's get that straight. He takes, then I make a non-capture, then he makes a non-capture. Yeah, so this is going to work. So he may not play a capture right now. And then I get to play the next capture. So he needs to save his queen. But I will take this. Except I won't. Oh, there's some weird stuff there where he's in check, therefore he's allowed to take me. And then I can't technically take him because I just witnessed a capture of my own. So I guess that we need some more specifications surrounding that check stuff. Hello, beats. We're playing some weird rules. They are highlighted here on the left. I don't think my keyboard, my keyboard won't do drawing anymore. Where's draw it? Zoom it. What's my shortcut? Alt 2. Oh, okay, let's do that. Alt 2. Yeah. Here's the rules. Apparently I'm not very good at that. This is bonkers, according to Rondep. I agree, it's pretty bonkers. That's the point. So I'm allowed to capture. You normally maybe could consider that, but the chessboard's not going to permit it, so I won't waste my time. Now I would love to check you again. Maybe here, because I can't take anything, and this might help. So now he can capture. It's not going to matter. He's going to run out of time here. This is really mind-blowing. I don't think I can keep track of this, especially surrounding the checks. So maybe we need a slightly different rule about checks. If you can think of one, that would be fantastic. So he just played a capture. I cannot capture right now. I cannot capture. Guess I'll bring my knight out. That's not very good. Now I'll play here. Now this isn't very good. He'll play a move and then take the bishop. This is totally just like chess. My queen has to escape. Not there though. He would take it and then escape. It'd be pretty bad. So now I can't play any captures. He cannot play any captures. He escaped. I didn't take anything that move. What an opportunity cost. What a terrible thing. Oh, he takes another piece, right? So I'll try this because there were 3 attackers there. Now I'm allowed to do that. He could take something now, but if he checks me, so now I make a move. Attacking a rook seems good. Now I take this. I'm in check. Bam! Because he checked me, so I could take anything. That was kind of cheatery. So let's send him this. So I don't think my rule does not apply if you are in check is a very good rule. Because that really messed up the kind of the synchronity of what's going on. Like he takes move, I take move, he takes. That was the point. All of a sudden I was in check and the thing broke and I took a free queen. But you could escape the check without capturing. But this rule does not apply if you are in check. Mind not blown. Okay, so I'm going to change it to what you thought it was, which is much better. Okay, we will try the new rule. Follows. If the opponent captures the previous move, this rule does not apply if you have no other legal moves. That's the new rule. So if I'm in check and can move, then I'm not allowed to. Then I'm not allowed to just take twice. Sorry, that wasn't it before. So I kind of hornswoggled him, if that's a word. It aches more sense. So now let's play another game with Roundup, and then we're going to play. I don't know who was that up there. I don't know. Death clear from chess with these rules. I don't know if we can. I'll put a space on so I don't get spam filtered. I don't. Hey. There. I don't know if we can play a 1-minute game, but I'll try it right after this. We'll try that. First, we're going to try this game. Okay, so if you have any other legal moves, then it doesn't apply. Hoo boy, this got messy quickly. So I can't take this. I could check him, but he blocks with queen. And then I have a capture, but if I take, he just recaptures because he has no other legal moves. Yeah, he's going to save the bishop, and I'll be down a piece. That's my conclusion here. It's very, very confusing. So now I can take the bishop. Yes, actually. Good kibitz. Good kibitz. Chess sucks. Now I feel like he gets the next capture, so he'll take me, but I can flee back to d8, which should be good enough. He could follow me, but if he does end up taking me, then my only legal move is to recapture, so I'll be completely safe there. This is going to be spicy, though, so I cannot take the queen. I cannot take, so I'll save the queen. I could push. No, that would not be good. He would just take and then escape with his queen somewhere. Maybe not e2, but somewhere he would escape. So, okay, I think we're following this now. This is actually a fascinating rule set to me. I'm fascinated right now. Me and my red vase. he cannot play a capture from here, so I think he's actually trapped. You noob! You lost your queen! I mean, it looks like you're losing your queen, right? It kind of looks like that, but also it is that, because you cannot play a capture. So you can't play any of these. So that gives you, let's draw this in a different color. Here, 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 or here. And all of those squares I can just take you. So thank you very much. Let's keep my valuable pieces safe now. That was hilarious. He thought he would get a free pawn, and he captured something guarded a million times, and oh, it was guarded. What a surprise. Hello, mate Amargo. You should check out Alt 2. This area right here. Look at these crazy rules we're using today. They're pretty crazy, and they're allowing me to defeat Rondep, and of course we're playing rated games, so poor guy's losing rated points to me. But hey, he's the one that accepted my challenge, so that's his fault. Ish. Okay, so now I can play a capture, because it was take. My last two moves were not captures, so I'll just take that for free. Very good. Ooh, a message. Smashes by Dr. Mario has followed me, or subscribed, whatever that is. Follow me. Cool. Thanks, Smashes. I'm happy about that. I think I'll throw this check in, because that's going to mess up the rhythm and give me a second capture. This is awesome. Don't you think we should add this to the website? I think we should. So it's a lot like chess, actually, what I'm learning here. So I can't do much there. I mean, I could block that with bishop. Maybe I should block it with the bishop. He can't just take me, because he did just play a capture. And yeah, I'll block that with the bishop. He can't just take me, and of course I'm threatening that move. Just by the way, that's like a move where his king is. Yeah, so now I can play any capture I want. Oh, I guess I'll play this one. So now I'm threatening this move, which is also checkmate. It's also checkmate. So this will be nice. I couldn't capture the bishop, by the way, because it had just taken my pawn, and I can't make a capture if he just makes a capture. But I think this checkmate's going to be pretty good. And in the worst case, he blocks it, and then I play there, which I see he's now left the room because I'm owning him. Sorry, I'm winning so hard. Yeah, I'm feeling bad about this. Rondep is really getting crushed. If you want to know the secret to beating Rondep, make up weird rules and then tell him different rules. Remember last game when I was like, okay, so the rules are if you're in check, blah, blah, blah. And then he misunderstood them, and so I took his queen for free. That's how to beat Rondep. If you got his queen, then you're doing better. So let's throw this check in, because now I can play any capture I want. And I'll make that this one. That's probably not the best one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm totally winning. I should take this one, though. So I'm going to test my theory that all you have to do is play chess. I'm guarding the pawn. My theory is this is just chess. Oh, it's not a very good theory, is it? Okay, so I can take that now at the bishop after he moves. Yeah, new rule. Checking doesn't apply anymore. Now it's just, it doesn't apply if you have no other legal moves. So he resigns because I'm awesome. Also, I had like a queen and a bunch of stuff. I'm in the lack of queen to repair my willing abilities. Well, actually, it was pretty nice for me when we had no queen. So everything is relative. If you think, oh, my life is so bad, I have no money. Great news, everybody else has your money. So if you just think about it, relatively speaking, your friends are slightly richer because you are so broke. So just look on the bright side. At least other people, never mind, other people have no money too. So I guess that doesn't really apply. Let's play Death Clear from chess. Same rules, different outcome. Because instead of beating Rondep, we're going to have to beat Death Clear from chess. Totally, totally different. Let's paste the rules in here. And good luck. Set him a 1 for good measure. So we definitely need to be careful here. He's the white player. Let's start with the pin. No, I don't think you need to play crazy. I mean, actually you do. The pin would have been really nice, huh? So I could take this. He throws the check in and recaptures. So yeah, that's not much. I think I'm going to start right off with the capture, actually. I mean, I've got this check I could play if I want to spice it up a little bit. And then, oh, that's not allowed. That's a recapture. Come on, Death Clear. You're going to cheat on the first capture? Let's try again. That's a recapture. I don't think maybe he read this part, which is too bad it's a rated game, right? Aren't we playing weird capture rules? Capture? How could he watch this much capture? How could he watch this much of the episode and not know this? Because you saw his challenge. We saw his challenge about 10 minutes ago. And then he challenged again now. So he has been watching, unless he's just like, oh, a chess whiz has been sighted. And then he just challenged me, even though he didn't know I was streaming. That could be, but more likely he's been seeing what's going on. He saw Rondep take a pawn guarded by 3 things, and then I didn't recapture his queen. So I'm a little surprised that he just says, okay. Is that like, okay, you will take it back? Back, please. Does he speak English? Oh, he doesn't speak any languages. That could be difficult. What? What? Why? I'll paste the rules again. You may not capture if either you or your opponent captured on the previous move. This rule does not apply if you have no other legal moves. Okay, okay. This is kind of sad. You're ruining my show right now. Oh, he says okay, okay. He says okay. So apparently he didn't know this, and he was just playing chess. Knight of 3 d4 was his strategy in chess, and I thought it was this crazy idea where he was gonna, crush me with this knight like atomic or something. Now he says okay, so I trust that means like okay, we're gonna take it back. Let's cancel the offer and then propose another one because that one is getting stale. Just from here, just from here. Okay, since I have no time, just from here, just from here. I'll agree to that. That's a good compromise. Just from here. I totally realize that you. I can't take this now because of your cheat that just happened, so I'm not really pleased with you cheating, but it's better than just running out of time, which was happening, so you cheat. I'll send him a winking face to me, and I totally can't stand what you just did to me. Okay, so now I can capture, because our last 2 moves were these, so there we go. Now he cannot recapture. He better not. Let's paste that again. He accepted. Whew. Okay, we might be okay here. Maybe he'll add me some time. This is, maybe I'm being trolled. I'm not really sure what to do here. You cannot recapture, whatever that says, recapture. It's right after I did. After. It's right after I did. I feel like I'm being trolled here. I don't want to run out of time and lose rating points because I love my rating. I think I'm just going to have to beat this guy at chess because he's trolling my face, which I'm not happy about. But hey, stuff happens on the internet. You have to just live with it. So now we're playing some chess. There is a little time increment here. So I get another 3 seconds every move, so I can survive my low time. But, oh cool, you can take that. You can take that right there. Never mind, you wouldn't do that. You could take this. Nope, the knight's guarding. Never mind, the knight is guarding that thing. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so where are we now? Oh, here we are in an empty room talking to ourselves. With a huge old microphone. That's very interesting. He's a cheater, so I'm going to cheat from now on as well. Pretty good compromise. I notice you are cheating and won't stop. In that case, I will cheat. So I see a free pawn here. It's not free. Let's get my rooks cooking. Okay. Guess I'll trade queens and then play this. Ooh, delicious. Okay, so now I'm ahead a piece. That's excellent. Let's bring everything to bear on this pawn. Let's not get checkmated. Let's protect that, I guess. He's trying to be fast, but I'm faster. Okay, I think I'll just wait. I could trade knight for bishop, but that's a pretty bad bishop, so what's the rush? I'm ahead a piece, so there's no fear of reprisal. 3 attackers, 3 defenders. Okay, I can't take that. Oh, I could have. The knight was on it, right? This is stupid. I'm running out of time. Let's trade something. My endgame skills are not the best, but being ahead of piece does help. So I'm just going to appreciate that for a while. Yeah. No, I'm so bad at chess. No, I just got myself stupid. This is so stupid. I can't believe it. No. If I weren't a little bit hoarse right now, I'd be shouting, but as it is, I'm just squeaking to myself. No, I'm not going to rematch you. I've got a word to describe you. I'm not going to say it because that word would not be appropriate on this channel. But I invented these great rules, and then this guy runs my whole clock down, trolling me. And then he's like, rematch? I mean, this guy clearly does not speak any languages. He left this blank because I don't even know. But he clearly didn't comprehend what I pasted to him twice. Oh, my user, cool. Stupid. My play there was somewhat suboptimal. I shouldn't have allowed that pawn to get down my throat that way. Let's go play against someone who actually plays by the rules. Program Fox. Will you be fair? I will be. Oops, I just pasted the wrong thing. Where are my rules? No, they're gone. I wonder if I can get them from another game. This game here, I pasted them several times in this game. Here we go. Copy that. Copy that. There we go. Okay. And this is probably a bad move, e5, but we'll see how it goes. Defend. He should not take it. It's guarded. Do not take that pawn. Somehow I feel very concerned about this position. I don't want to play a6. I think he would just take, and it wouldn't go well, so I'll try to be aggressive. So now I cannot capture anything. This could be good, though. Please play normal chess, says hold your horses tight. Hold your horses, you're such a troll. And now I can take this bishop, which I'll capture this way. Because it does allow that move, which is strong. If, of course, if he plays here. See that? It's pretty good. It's a standard trick in this Ruy Lopez exchange variation to play queen d4. So I'll just throw that out there and see what happens. Pretty strong. And after he moves, then I could take one of these things. It looks like a free pawn. It's really not, actually. In the main line of e4, knight f3, bishop here, and then you take, right? And the pawn takes back. You cannot play this knight capture because of queen d4. And even though I don't have this awesome bishop here, this one, it's still a fork between these two pieces. I'm attacking both, and you can only defend one. So that doesn't lead to anything that great for white. So it's my turn, and I could play a capture. So let's do that. I think c3 would be good for him here, because otherwise I can run away. I can't capture, but I can run away. So I guess I'll run here. Oh, that's not a good idea. c3, d4. This is not going to be that great. Good point, Egisto here. How do you pronounce that? God, hold your horses. Do you recognize this, guys, from like 30 episodes ago? There was someone who was sending me messages over and over and over from new accounts, and he was saying this, basically. A boss is how his message started. So I know that hold your horses tight is walking on a thin ice. Is that a saying? Or walking a thin line, maybe? How do I say my queen? Oh, yeah, that's the move. That is the move. All right, now he can't play d4. Pawns can't jump. Ace Westfall, that's a great idea, except for you may not capture if either you or your opponent captured on the previous move. So you cannot play those two captures in a row. His great idea from the chat was to just go on a rampage. Like as soon as you take something, then you just take the next thing, and then just to take the next thing over and over. But then each move is a capture, which is not allowed. So now I'm going to play this because it's a capture, so he can't recapture. I'm awesome. We'll just see what happens from here. Yeah, it's awesome. It's pretty awesome. Definitely disrupted the force with that move. It's a shout out to the new Star Wars movie that's coming out pretty soon now. Pretty soon. I don't know anything about Star Wars. I know a few things about Star Wars. Not a lot, though. That would be an interesting Ace Westfall. You have given me an idea, however. You've pointed out that you could just go on a capture spree, which you think breaks the game, so I'll play you where that's allowed. I'll play where you may not capture if only your opponent has not captured on the previous move. And we'll see who gets in the capture race first. I think that would be interesting. I think it'd be totally stupid, but it would be interesting also once. The second time would not be interesting. But the first time would be stupid and interesting. The second time would be merely stupid. So now either of us can play a capture, which means he needs to save his rook. Whoa, he can't save his rook. I guess he would play here. Ace Westfall is up for it. He's going to send me a challenge. Better not make that a rated game. Why not Queen G3? Kibitzes the Kibitzer. Great question. Why not Queen G3? I think I'll take this for free. Well, because there's a free rook on the board, of course. Why would I play Queen G3 when I could be taking rooks? Yeah. So this pawn being held back has really been a problem for him. It's blocking his bishop, which is blocking his rook. The whole army is freed up. By that I mean can't be freed up because of that. So in 2 moves, I've got a checkmate. Check. Normally he could capture that because I can't recapture, but we don't have such a cool chess thing to allow us to do that. I'm going to throw away my knight here in an excellent tactic. You could take it, and then I'll play here. You think this is pretty cool? I think this is pretty cool. Right here. I think it's a pretty cool checkmate right here. Is it cool? It's cool. Cool checkmate, bro! Thanks for sharing that on ChessWhiz TV. Broadcast live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. GMT, I think. Yeah, that's right. Like right now. That was cool. Cool checkmate. Thanks for getting checkmated. Checkmated. Checkampted. So let's go to the list of players. Let's search here in this list for who's that new who was challenging me? Ace Westfall. Ace Westfall. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, casual game, of course, of course. So he says, oh, I'm going to crush him. He says, let's play where you may not capture if your opponent captured on the previous move. And not you, because he thought that's what I meant. So let's go do that, and let's see how bad it gets. So we're going to go on a capturing spree. I'm the white player, so he's going to die right now. Let's see how it goes. Capturing spree. The white. I was thinking if only I get white, then I can crush him because I'll get the first move, which means I'm going to take the first thing. Yeah, so luckily I was totally white. But then I should probably trade colors with him and try to defend against the onslaught just to see how it goes. Take. And this move, because he's pinned. Is that not awesome? Otherwise, he would start doing his own thing here. So I think disrupting his king is a good strategy because then he spends time on his king instead of taking all my things, which is likely to happen here. Take some stuff. He says this game is broken. What did he say exactly in the chat? Let me read this. He says, get your queen to go on a capture spree seems unfair. Well, I have a friend who would like to point out, you can take this. You can go there, so you're totally safe. Who would, nope, you're not allowed to do that. He resigns, okay. I have a friend who admits that almost everything is fair. When most people would say that's unfair, he would say, no, that's not unfair because you don't deserve it. His idea of what you deserve is slightly different than mine. Let's try this. Okay, so now he's the white pieces. Let's see if I can survive. This is very difficult. So we're playing these special rules. You may not capture if your opponent. Whoa, don't get your queen captured, bro. That's not going to work. Let's play here. This is a brilliant opening. I'm going to win with the black pieces. If he takes me here, my only legal move is to recapture, so I fall into this exception clause here. Otherwise I get to play this, and he can move over. So this is going to work. Yeah, Xouts, we just changed the rules for this guy. He's like, wait a minute. This used to be kind of like ish chess, and now it's just destruction. So now I'm on a capture spree, and you're dead meat. Actually, it's not true. I mean, you can go on your own capture spree. Oh, no. Wait, I can take that. For a moment, I thought I had a problem. Then I didn't. Let's send him a beard. Take back proposition set. He's like, wait a minute, my queen. What about my queen? Let's take this back. Exactly. You're a perceptive human. But I just made a capture, so you can't take... What? I'll send him a question mark now. I'll send it upside down. Huh? Like, don't I just take that for free? I can take that. Maybe he's trying to say that's not allowed, but it is. People are kibitzing. They're saying there is queen takes g7, but no, there's not, because I just took a knight, so he's not allowed to make a capture this move. And so basically only one player can be on a rampage at any given time in this weird chess variant, which I'm sure is very simple. Get on one rampage and win. It says you may not capture if your opponent captured on the previous move. So I did that, so he can't. I think it's pretty clear. I changed the rules just this sequence of games because Ace Westfall thought that this was stupid. So I'm beating him over and over just to demonstrate that it is. Exactly, I'll get all his material for free. This is going to be great. Ace Westfall is like, I'm just going to run out of time here because my queen. He's typing something. But he's having trouble because he has no arms, so he's dictating it. That's why it's taking so long. He resigns, so what does he think now? What do you think? Still stupid. I've got a challenge from Maida Margot. I'm going to see if Ace Westfall wants to die one or two more times, before I switch over. Because I assume Margot is going to want to play the real variant, where you can't go on a rampage, but I actually want to try this rampage thing. So he's gone, because Ace Westfall is just in a pouty pants for time right now. He's pouting. So, hi. Do you want stupid rampage variant? Well, let's give him an option here, whether you want to do this thing where you just keep capturing, or the actual interesting variant that we started the episode with. A question from a robot. Did you capture on your last move? Yes. Queen takes f3. And let's say yes at Matty Bot. You're a robot. How can robots ask questions? Maybe not. Okay, so we'll play the normal. Okay, so we'll play the normal rules if you or your opponent captured. Yeah, it does. It does sound dangerous. So definitely want to solve that other one because it's so stupid, but let's try this one. Okay, so you can't capture if you captured on the previous move. So no rampages, no crazies. We're only going to play chess, if you know what I mean. But I take this, he's like, uh-oh, and then I escape over here, the two-way arrow. This two-way arrow. Whoa, the camera's kind of... What is... The camera's flipped. This is my left hand, guys. You can tell because it has 5 fingers. This is my... And it looks like my right hand, but it's not. Okay, so I take this. I'm the first capturer, and now... He will be the second capturer, most likely. I have a feeling he's going to take that. Do queens move like horses here? That's a great question. So now I save this. And he could take me here. So this is definitely a spicy chess game. But now no one can make a capture, and I can make the next capture. Ace Westfall is back in the chat. He says he's muted on Lichess. I'm confused by that. So now I could play this, but I think I have better moves. Oh, I'm not sure I do. It's pretty tempting. It's pretty tempting. I mean, knight of 6. I should bring out my army, right? But what if he takes the bishop? and then just moves his knight back. Yeah, I'm going to play this. Save the bishop. And queen f3. Look at that queen. That's going to be useful. This is awesome. I love this variant. I hope it gets added to the website. Okay, so now I cannot play a capture. I can, right? Check. Move, move, move. That's lots of free moves, fine moves, so I'm going to capture that. I mean, if in doubt, just take whatever that thing is in front of you. He says question mark. Our last moves. Last moves were B. That's not were. Were B, B6, and B4. So this is allowed. Oh, I got confused. It happens to people, especially people playing chess. Crazy variants. I don't blame you at all. Mate Amargo. I think it's pretty confusing. I don't even know how the viewers keep up. And that's not allowed, actually. Last move was E, B4. So that's not allowed. I'll send him an amazed face. See if he will accept this. That was a capture, so you can't play that capture. I'll just paste the rules again for the benefit of the viewers, of course, because, I mean, he knows the rules, but I'll just paste that one more time. There's a lot of people viewing. Okay, that's an exciting move. So I can't take that. And on his next move, he's going to... Oh, I see what to do. Queen E7. Look at that spicy move, right? So now if he plays here, I have only one legal move, which is to take him for free. It's not my day. Yeah, indeed, indeed. So I'm going to play this. Don't take D7. My only legal will be to crush it. Legal. So be careful. That was brilliant right there. That was Tesuji, which is Japanese for brilliant, I think. Maybe it means hand of God. No, hand of God. What is that? Something else. Okay, so he takes me there. But my move will be the next capture. Let's just keep bringing pieces out. You cannot play a capture. Let's ask, translate hand of God to Japanese. See what it is. Apparently it's kami no te. Kami no te. Kami no te. Okay, now we know. Great. So you ever need to say hand of God in Japanese, now you know. You've learned that on Japanese TV. Just say kami no te, and you'll be saying hand of God. It works. So now I think I should take something for free. Maybe this. But we're starting to get some danger around my king. Not feeling too comfortable. For example, if this move, my only legal move is to take you. I can't not take you. See rule 2. I'll say number 2 so he knows what I'm talking about. So, he says. I'll accept his take back. And I'll give him some time to boot. Because it's just a hard game, you know what I mean? It's hard. Kami no te, which means hand of God, which totally makes sense in this situation. That's not quite what I was looking for. Perfect hand in Japanese. Translate. Kanpeki. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so that's not what I was trying to say either. Perfect hand? Because obviously God's hand would be a perfect hand. I mean, if there's not... Yeah, it's obvious. I don't even have to... He's going to take this, isn't he? Should I just put it right there? My king feels hot water. It feels hot water. That's what the Japanese people say. So let's look at what the last moves were. So I played a capture. So he has the next ability to capture after my next move. I'll probably take that. I'm going to let him. See how that goes. If anybody's got a perfect hand, that would be God. Who made God's hand, though? I mean, did God make God's hand? No. Yes. Where did God's hand come from? Whoa. I don't understand that. A telephone call? Cool. cool. I have an iPhone. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, so that's a cray capture, just like I expected. I cannot play a capture here, but I can play right here. This is my brilliant move right now. This is a move I thought of with my brain. He cannot play a capture because he just did. So what's he going to play that stops checkmate? That's not quite checkmate, but you know what I mean. What's he going to do? I don't know. I'm pretty smart. I'm like first smartest in this room. You see that orb right there? That's actually smarter than me, that orb right there. But I am second smartest. And now checkmate. That was awesome! Which actually, I suppose according to the rules, he could take me. And then, because that's his only legal move. But you can't move into check. I mean, that's a special rule. So I should add a footnote to the rule that says if you're in checkmate, you lose. That's a good rule. Sorry, I won. At least you got second place. I got a challenge here from Egisto. Definitely interested in that. Let's do that. I'm going to open this in a new tab. Oh, wait, I can't. So I'll click it, and then I'll middle click this tab. Whoa, no. And then I'll duplicate. What is that? And then I'll back. So I can see this conversation. Indeed. You need letters sometimes. So I've got a game here against Egisto. Do you want to play stupid rampage mode? So we discussed a few minutes ago, thanks to a confused viewer, a variant where you can only capture when the other guy didn't just capture, same as before. So, good idea. And so you would actually take something of his, and then he could do nothing. And then you could take another thing of his and just capture his entire army. I was challenged that was a stupid rule by a viewer. And so I decided to try it. And it was actually, I won twice with both colors. So I don't know if it's stupid or not. But no one will dare play it with me for good reason, because this variant is much better, not quite as stupid. So, good luck. Good luck. The rampage way. I like that term. Ace Westfall is calling it the rampage way. So I should probably play a capture, because if I just do this, then he could take here. And then, of course, I think that would be nice. Nope, I can't. It's a capture, right? Shh, what am I thinking? So what if I just take this? Is there a problem with that? Probably. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try this. It probably has a problem. I lose the knight, but maybe not. I mean, if you're just watching right now, you think, well, it's stupid because of that, but no. It's not stupid because of that. It's stupid because of something else. Okay, so he's going to take here, which caused me a pretty serious problem. He's starting to checkmate. Maybe bishop e3 after that. Or maybe just knight back. Or maybe queen f3. Queen f3. This might look really weird if you don't know what we're doing, but check these rules over here. You may not capture if you or your opponent captured on the previous move. So it's like take, move, move, take, move, move, take. So you just take turns taking, get it? And with a little bit of moving in between, definitely a crazy kind of chess. I can see why they didn't add this rule to the main chess, where they're like, okay, so now queens can move really far instead of one square, so that's good. And let's see, now we're in the 15th century. What else should we do? Let's make it so you can't capture. Yeah, I can definitely see why they didn't do that. But why wasn't knight takes d7 good? Because it was illegal. I had just played this capture on my last move, so I can't play another one. So he's pulling back. That's a brilliant move right there, Egisto. That was very good, because when I took that queen, he was not getting me back. It was going to be that was it for the queen. I'm going to try this. Not sure if it will work. But my plan is to escape somehow. Oh no, I can't escape anywheres. Not a very good plan, because I should have looked one moves ahead. This is difficult. So I am not allowed to capture anything. What if I play here? What if I do that? going to, because I want to get castles so that I can do more things. This variant is so difficult. So difficult. I mean, it's hard to even just play. It's hard to find moves that are allowed. Okay, so now I'm in check, but I have legal moves. This could be bad. But what if I block? He can't capture again. I like the block, actually. He can't capture. He should actually play this move so that if I take him, he's forced to, because the second part here, he's forced to capture. Any other move, I think I could just take the queen and then run away here and be ahead of queen. So what if he plays queen e7? What do I do then? Take the rook, maybe? I mean, it's free rook. I guess I'll take a free rook. It's a pretty decent move, probably. This is exciting. Why can't he capture? Well, it's this rule right here. I moved f3 to e2. It's because you or your opponent. Oops, I just crashed out the most important part. Right here. Or you. Either you. Right? See that part? So take, move, move. So now I can take. Oh, but look at that. He'll have... He doesn't. BE5. Nope. BE5. BE5. You have BE5 colon D, which is a super happy face. It's not anything inappropriate. Those are mouths, and he's really happy right now. So if he didn't have bishop e5, then his only legal move, because he can't go here, and he can't go here, and he can't go here, would be to take my queen, and then he'd be okay. But he's not now, because I can just save my queen. So, ooh, that was close. Who wants to play me now? Who wants to play me now, guys? Who bring it? Bring it. Do you realize I've won every game that wasn't against a troll who, like, you ran my entire clock while I just sat there? If you saw the earlier part of the episode, that was stupid, stupid, stupid. This guy, he was like, okay, I'll play you, right? And then he cheats, or he just plays chess, and I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. He keeps saying okay. When I tell him there's a problem, he's like, okay. You ever met someone like that? You ever know someone, like, you tell them there's a problem and they say, okay, and you think, great, they're going to solve this problem. Now I feel understood. And then you come to realize they're just trying to say goodbye. Like, they don't even care about your problem. Okay, like, okay, I'm okay with you having that problem, so leave. Yeah, you got to watch out for those guys. Okay, so we got Washiri, who's in the chat trolling. He's saying anybody can win this against ChessWiz, so let's just see if that's true. Paste this here. And we also have Kesky Pass. Don't want to miss that. So we have time for both these games. Rampage mode. Okay. So let's fix that. And we are changing it to if opponent captured on the previous move, not you. Which means I'm going to just win. What's the right move though? Because if here, then here. No, this will work. This will work. E6. E6 means I can win. Because now this will be a capture. Do you remember that from like half hour ago? It wasn't a capture, so I just kept taking his queen, take back, take his queen again. Oh, take back that, and take his queen again. It was like repeating the same capture over and over. This is going to be different because this is a capture right here. So if he plays queen out, bam, king over, and I can take more things, and I just don't stop. You know, I just eat it all up. Delicious. Oh boy. This should work. Because he can block it. Now this should work. But now I have a problem. Now if I take this, he has to take me. If I take this, he has to take me. So I'll take this. It's not like I'm not invincible. It's not like I am not totally invincible. Hold your horses tight. I think I've blocked him on this website. And so now he's saying that he's blocked, which I could probably agree with because he deserved to be blocked once upon a time. Let's just keep taking stuff. So this is not a cool variant of chess. I mean, I just keep taking things until you have nothing left. There might be a problem. I can't take that. Without you capturing back, and I can't take that. But I can take a lot of other stuff, so this actually could get interesting a little bit later. Let's check hold your horses. Hold your color. Hold up. Yeah, I don't see you on there. I wonder what your username is. Now I can take this. and you have to play out. So all my problems are solved, and I will just keep taking your things. I can just take all his stuff. Yeah, it's a very interesting chess variant where you can just take all his stuff. That's very interesting. This is such a cool variant. The one where you take all his stuff. So he wants to play again. It's much more difficult with the black pieces in this variant. You may not capture if your opponent. So I'm going to play that. The goal is to get checked in a way that you must take his queen. And then that turns the tables, so to speak. So that's my goal. I think he should just play here. We'll see how it goes. So queen f3 is the winning move. No, it doesn't work. He's going to take that. Apparently this variant doesn't work. It's not a working variant. So he can't take that, but he could just take this. And that's the problem. So I need to find a way to disrupt him. That would be by checking him. But I don't see any checks. I mean, he takes me if I go there. He takes me if I go there. He takes me if I go there. So I cannot check him. Yeah, there's a problem with rampage mode, guys. There's nowhere I can move my queen that he won't just take me. We have problem. We have problem. This is not a game. It's an experiment in humiliation. Okay, so we have now determined Rampage mode is a stupid variant. You were right, whatever your name was. I'm going to look it up, actually, because I forgot. You were right, Ace Westfall, when you correctly stated that that variant was stupid. It was stupid, but I did not invent Rampage mode. You did! And so this regular old capture every third thing, that's much better. Not even stupid. Good game, well played. It's an interesting thing to say after a forced victory. E4, Queen G4 cannot be stopped. So well played. Like I played the losingest moves, which were tied for best. Unfortunately, we're almost out of time. We only have time for one of these two great players. So what are we gonna do? Random.org. I'm sorry, guys. There's only time to play one of you, and I really wish I could play both. So this is player number 0, and this is player number 1. Let's see who gets to play 0 or 1. Generate 0. Oh, she has instinct. Light has master rated 2400. I'm so sorry. You got to join in sooner. So, here's my. I should decline that now. I'm sorry. We broadcast live twice a week for an entire hour, and it's just 1 hour. So, look at your clock right now if you're watching live, and subtract 1 hour if you can do that math. Actually, if Ian Medwin's not here, I'm going to play the other guy. Hopefully, he plays by these rules. I'm not ready to be trolled right now. I'll try this. And that 1 hour ago, you should come online, twitch.tv/chesswiz, Tuesday and Thursday, and then you'll get plenty of chances to play me. You guys see how much Rondep plays me? Have you seen quite how much that is? It's so much. You could play me that much if you killed Rondep and then used his account. That would work. Otherwise, I don't think you could play me that much, because I'm constantly playing Rondep. How am I going to have time for you? It's a pretty big problem. Don't kill Rondep. It's against the law in Switzerland to kill people, unless they just killed you. There is that exception. Okay. Oh, someone's following me. Phil Waitman. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. This is sign language for thank you. Thank you, Phil. Well, this is so weird. We're playing chess. Does he know that we're playing this super crazy capture thing? I'm going to go take his knight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's not quite take. I'm going to go take him. So So Rondep is in the chat, and he says he appreciates not being killed. So that's great. Good job, everybody. I was asked how I feel not playing with donating Keski. I feel the same as if I had played with him. Interesting, isn't it? So now you cannot recapture, so please do not. I don't want to. No! No! Didn't you read the rule? I feel so bad because I think he didn't notice. I think he didn't know that we were doing this variant, which did you know? Just asking. Did you know? I'm trying to read the chat here. Try to stalemate yourself. I think that's bad advice, probably for the last game, though. Queen d8. It's good kibitz, right? Doesn't really apply here. Sack a piece for a check that you can follow up with a queen check. Good idea, but that was impossible. Hair loss. He's speaking some kind of foreign language. De einzig wohnen besiegt. It's German, I think. Einzig? I don't know what that means. One zig, maybe. So one zone captures never defend makes no sense. Exactly that variant made no sense. We're not going to do that one. We're going to do this one where it's you or your opponent. You or your opponent. So you cannot go on a rampage. That's a stupid variant. Totally agree. Keski Pass laughs with the word hi. He doesn't say he 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 or ha ha ha. He actually says hi hi hi, which is a form of laughing. If you're like meeting somebody and laughing at the same time, you could save time by just, instead of saying ha 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 or hi ha ha, you could just say hi 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 while you shake hands with them. Seems like a time-saving mechanism. So now GM Edwin is running himself out of time as he parses my sentence. That's definitely new and different. What's smartness? Kidnap Rondep could work. Any other interesting? Torture him to give you chess moves. That sounds against the law in Switzerland also. Yeah, both run move 6. I am GM Edwin. You said previous move. You tricked me. So GM Edwin is in the chat. Swiss German, yeah. So GM Edwin is in the chat, and he's not parsing this correctly. You were previous captured on his previous move. I would have said his. I would have said his, but that would be too masculine, so I have to say his or her. But I can't do that. See, I'm typing, nothing's happening. That's because this is at its maximum. Look. OGM Edwin's out of time. So there's a maximum length to this thing, and it's reached right now. I don't know if you can see that, but I can't type anymore. So this was the maximum length, and I could not say his or her, but that's what I would have said, of course. I had to say the, and of course it confused you, and I've won the game, so I guess it was a pretty good strategy. Hope you enjoyed that show. This is the end of the show. Wow, that was fascinating. Too bad we can't play lots more of that. Wait, we can, but I say we can't, so we can't. That's too bad. If you missed some of the show, you should go check YouTube in like an hour, because I'm going to put the whole recording on there, and you can find it by searching for Chess Whiz. You can even like leave the H off of Whiz now, and it'll be like 5-year-old wizard playing chess. And then you can also find me, thanks to my popularity. I'm so glad I'm popular, and that's thanks to you. So thank you, by the way. Shout out to all of you who have made me popular. I've become way more jerk-like and selfish since I've become popular, because that's what happens to human beings. But also, actually, there isn't any good thing about that. So, oh well. At least I'm more popular. So I mean, yeah, just where was I going with that? I'm not very popular, by the way. I'm like 2 people watch every episode. I go on, I'm like, yes, 3 people watch today. And I just watch that. It's like some people watch the stock market go up and down, and I just watch my view count like, blip. Somebody's following, eat more cake. This has been Chess with TV. Thanks for watching.